Good morning, guys. I'm getting ready for work and I'm gonna use my new makeup from Eyescream Beauty. Let's try this. This plumper. I'm being a baby. It's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. But it does have some plumping effect. So let's see if we can like plump up these lips a little bit. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate y'all being here. So, we're going to get into Eyescream Beauty. I got two palettes here. Not sure which one I'm going to use. And then we got the highlighter. So, stick around. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back. So we got Beauty Moon Cosmetics palettes. We got, wait a minute, let's do this in order. Trick or treat, trick or treat. I just noticed it says Beauty Moon Cosmetics on the front, but on the inside, you guys, I'm pretty sure that says Mom. Beauty Mom Cosmetics. Is it supposed to say that? Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see in there. Is it? No, it's an M. M-O-O-M. Is that a typo or is it supposed to be like that? Anyway, treat palette. And then let's show you the trick palette. And it's Sunday that I'm doing this video. So, since I get to wear my Seahawks, we're going to go ahead and do a green look, of course. I mean, I'm always digging into the greens. But I think I'm going to mix it up between both palettes. So, I've got my Nomad Cosmetics Clean Canvas as an eye base. And the first shade I'm going to go into is Radioactive Sorbet. And that is in the Trick palette. So let me find a decent brush for this. I think we need a fluffy brush. So, it was storming yesterday. Holy Moses, you guys. The wind was a-howling. It was crazy. Why can't... I'm going to use this brush right here. Radioactive Sorbet. Ooh, look at that green. And we're going to tap it a little bit. And I think it's supposed to be like windy and everything the next like 3-4 days. There was a bunch of people without power yesterday. Thank God my power didn't go out. I think maybe because there's a cop shop down the street. Like, I don't know for sure if that is why this area doesn't tend to lose power as much as other neighborhoods do. Our neighborhood doesn't really lose power a lot. And even the couple times that we did, it wasn't out for very long. So that's a good thing. I watched 10 Things I Hate About You last night because the ladies in Marco Polo were talking about it. And so I was just feeling a little nostalgic. I love that freaking movie. I really do. And seeing the house, because I've driven by the house before, and the Troll, and I've been to the Troll. And they also show Gasworks Park, which I've been to. And then, of course, going on the tour to Stadium High School and then watching the movie again. It's just, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. So I'm glad that I found it. It's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you can watch it. I don't know how long it's going to be on Netflix, but it was on there last night when I watched it. I really don't want to go to work today, you guys. I think I need another vacation. But I can't take any time off because I need to build up my flex time again. Because I was down to like, I don't even know how many hours. A little over 100 hours. And that's just not enough. It's just not. I like to have, well, I've had upwards of 200 and some flex hours before, like 220, 230, which is like a nice cushion to have. This is a nice green. This is a really nice green. I'm trying to not take it up too high, but just a little bit higher so that I can take that other green and kind of deepen up in the crease and the outer V. All right, so what brush? I think we'll use this Singe brush, and we're gonna go into Monster Mint Chip, and that's in the treat palette. That makes sense. Monster Mint Chip. That sounds like a treat to me. So we're gonna take that. Look at that. Can you see it on there? And then we're just gonna tap it on the outer V here. Ooh, look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad. My video on TikTok is over 300,000 views. Insane. Somebody commented yesterday, they were like, AI. What? What reason would I have to do an AI video of a freaking Walmart closing? And like, even if I did, like, how would I know that it would blow up like that? I wouldn't. People are ridiculous, man. Like, just ridiculous. AI. I was like, it's not AI. He's like, yeah, and I'm Taylor Swift. Or she, whoever it was. Well, then I guess you're Taylor Swift. Because it's not AI. But, okay, whatever. Believe what you want to believe. Like, it's crazy, some of the stuff that people say. I just don't... It makes no sense. It just makes no damn sense. I mean, I find it a little bit amusing, to be honest with you. Some of the stuff that people are saying, because it's like, come on, guys. It's literally just a video of one Walmart closing. And then people are like, I hope it doesn't happen. It's one Walmart, you guys. How many times can I explain that it is a small Walmart with no grocery, and there is a super Walmart right down the street? So it just doesn't make any sense to have both of them so close together. And then I thought it was like a financial thing, but then I was reading an article and it says it's not a financial thing. I think that it has to do something with, they're trying to, Walmart is trying to kind of do what Amazon does. And I've watched videos where people are talking about Ulta Beauty is trying to do like the same thing. And people are nervous about it. But Ulta did say that they were going to, like, they're going to vet people before they just let them into sell on their site. So, I mean, I think they're only going to pick certain brands. You know, it would be like if Beauty Moon Cosmetics wanted to sell on Ulta's site, they could. But then they would probably have to go through like some background checks or something like that to make sure that they're legit. Because I don't know what kind of return policy that they would have. Because Amazon has a pretty good return policy. You know, all I have to do is go up to the grocery store or, again, I can't remember the name of it. Whole Foods. All I got to do is go up to the Whole Foods that's like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes from my house to return the item. And then I get my money back. You know what I mean? Like, Amazon just has a really good return system, which I really, really like. That's why my light that I have, speaking of which, I didn't turn it on. She said, let there be light. And there was. Makes a big difference, don't it? Why I decided to get my light from Amazon instead of off the TikTok shop. Because if it didn't work or I didn't like it, then I could just go up to Whole Foods and return it. You know what I mean? Makes it easier. How's that looking? Trying to make sure both eyes is even is so frustrating. I think I'm going to use that black in the Trick palette as a liner. But what shade do I want to put on the lid? See, this one blended a little bit better than this one. And I don't know. I think maybe it's because I'm right-handed and that's my left eye. You know what I mean? So I can always make my right one look a little bit better. I feel like I have some stuff poking out there. Like it's not patchy, but not sticking, I guess. I don't know. All right, I think that's good. Alrighty, so for the lid, I think we'll go in with Slime Slushy in the Trick palette. That would be a terrible trick, to get a slushy and have it be slime. No, thank you very much. Ooh, let's try the finger. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, that looks much better. Use your finger or a sponge tip applicator. It's just hard for me because I got my nails. Oh, but that is absolutely gorgeous. Wowzers. I'm going to sit that brush down. Use my other finger. Hold on, let me turn this mirror around. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's so pretty. Just absolutely gorgeous. I need to see how many points I have with ice cream, because maybe I can use my points to maybe get a couple of these palettes if they have any left and do a giveaway with them maybe. I'll have to check and see. No promises, guys. No promises, because you can pick like which palette you want, but that, because like they have choice. So you can go in and choose which palette you want, but that doesn't mean you're going to get it, because it's like while supplies last. So you most likely, if you do your choice early, you're going to get what you chose. But if you don't get a chance to choose, then you're going to get what you get. And if you choose later than other people, you might not get it either. All right, let me take this and we're going to just blend a little bit out here. Gosh, that green is actually, wow, really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, now I'm going to take that like angle, I don't know. It's kind of like a pencil brush, but flat and floofy. This is really good for shimmer shades. I think putting it with your finger is better, and then just using the brush to kind of clean up a little bit, you know what I mean? Or get into the nooks and crannies of where your fingers don't, you know, get into. Especially on the inner corner here, because of my nails, I can't like really get in there. I really need to take my nails off and let them breathe a little bit and get healthy again. But gosh, it's so hard because I don't like not having nails, you guys. And then I was like, well, I could always put press-ons on for a little bit, but people are like, well, they damage your nails too. And it's, what can I do to keep my nails kind of long, but while I'm getting them healthy? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know what I can do, because I don't like short nails. And it's so weird too, because like I've had my nails off a couple times, and it's like when they're not there, I can't do anything. And then when I get used to them not being there, and then I put nails on again, it's like, I don't know. I just always miss my nails when I don't have them on. And I just don't know how to get my real nails to grow and be healthy. I mean, I do know, but it's just like a super long process, and I just don't know if I want to deal with it. Does that look blended? Why does this side... Oh my gosh, you guys, so frustrating. So frustrating. This one looks better than this one. Okay, now we're going to go in with the black, which is Midnight Bite in the Trick palette. And we're just going to put that on the lash line here, just to give it a little something something. All right, we got that down. Try and fix this up a little bit. Sometimes, you guys, sometimes this is just frustrating. All right, let's look. All right, so I think I'm going to get off. I'm going to do my base, and then I will be back to do maybe the... I don't know if I can use this liner because it's just not... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this today. Or, I don't know, maybe in a future video we'll use this, but I just don't think it's going to go with the look I have today. So save that for another day. But I'm going to do my base, and then I'll be back, and we'll check out the highlighter and see how that is. Other than that, oh, and then the lip gloss as well. I can just put a liner on and put the gloss on. So I'll be back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. We got the eye look done. I just put a little bit of the black and a little bit of the dark green down here and just kind of blended it out. So I don't know. You tell me. How does it look? Strike a pose. Vogue. All right. I did use the ZC highlighter on my inner corner. I mean, it's pretty. Let's try it on my face and see how it looks. I like ZC products. I just don't, like, buy them on their own, you know. I always have gotten them in subscription boxes, or when I was getting PR, I would get ZC in my PR. And I did get a ZC palette from Tish as well. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my Cupid's bow. I did put this on my brow bone as well, guys. Okay, so let's see. How's it looking? I mean, it's not like, I don't know, like the Rare Beauty highlighter is supposed to be like super in your face. This is a little more subtle. And to be honest with you, I kind of like the subtle. I'm not looking for like a wham bam knock you out in your face kind of thing. So I mean, it's not bad. I like it. All right, let's do the lips. Okay, so I'm getting used to this stuff. I used it for the first time yesterday when I did my unboxing for my Mask Monday. And it's like, when you don't use stuff like this and then you use it, it's like, wow. But actually, it's very manageable. It's not like, I don't know how, it's like little tingles, but it's not, like yesterday it was kind of, I don't know if I like this, but actually it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm going to wipe this off a little bit so that I can put my lip liner on. Which one do I want to use? How about I try, no, that one's a little too dark. Maybe this one. This is P. Louise Came to Play. And I got these little lip liners from Steph. She sent it to me in friend mail. I had to go in Friday. What's today? Today is Sunday the 26th. So Friday the 24th, I had to go in and get an upper endoscopy done because I get really bad heartburn. Not so much acid reflux. Like I don't get a lot of acid coming up into my throat. A couple times I have, but it's not like something consistent. And then the heartburn is like, gosh, man, my chest will hurt so dang bad. Like one time it was so bad that I went to urgent care because I was like, something just doesn't feel right. I mean, everything turned out to be okay, but it just makes me nervous sometimes. And I'm using the lip gloss I got in Ice Cream. When I went back east to visit, I had gotten up in the morning and I went and got breakfast downstairs, and I came back upstairs and I got really bad heartburn. And usually when it gets like that, I can drink a little bit of chocolate milk. I get those little chocolate milks from like the convenience store, and I'll drink that and it'll help. Or if I eat, like, the milk is the main thing. So I really need to have the chocolate milk for it to like help a little bit. Well, I went down to the lobby at the hotel when I was visiting back east because I had really bad heartburn. And dude, I was crying, literally in tears. These people must have thought I was crazy. And I'm like, I need some milk. And they're just looking at me. And I said, I need some milk now. I need some milk now. Please give me some milk. And so she sent me over and they let me get some milk, and I drank it and it wasn't helping. And I was like, literally talking to myself, like talking to God, please make this go away. Please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because it hurt that bad. And so I drank the milk and it wasn't helping. And I ended up throwing up like 3 or 4 times. I've never had that happen before. In the lobby, in the hotel, in the trash can there, I'm just like, what? So embarrassing. But anyways, finally, I think I'd been dealing with this for like 2.5 hours. It finally calmed down and went away. But when I came home, I made an appointment and I went to see the digestive health doctor. And I've tried other medications like omeprazole, pantoprazole, stuff like that. They don't work. Actually, the omeprazole, pantoprazole makes the heartburn worse. I don't know how, but it does. Basically, it's under an allergen for me. I just can't have it because I get a really bad side effect. So I've tried a couple different things, and whether it's the way you have to take it or whatever, they just don't work for me. And then Kim had suggested some stuff, and I did get that off of Amazon, and that worked, but I wasn't consistent. But then this doctor said, try Pepcid. So Pepcid you can take twice a day, and it doesn't cause any side effects long-term like other medications do, or supposedly it doesn't. I don't know if it's going to be the same for me, but that's huge for me. Like, I don't want to be on a medication long-term that's going to cause me issues later on in life with either my liver or kidneys or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with side effects like that. So when he said that, I was like, okay. So I started taking the Pepcid, and I've been consistent every day. And it seems to be working. But they also had an appointment set up for me to go in for an upper endoscopy, which I had to go Friday. And I'm finally starting to feel a little, I can still feel it a little bit in here, but not as much as I did yesterday and the actual day I had the procedure. But if you don't know what that is, they basically put a camera down into your throat and esophagus and your stomach and everything to check and make sure everything's okay, because if you have acid reflux, it can cause damage. So they want to check and make sure like your esophagus looks okay and that you don't have any cancer or anything. Well, they did find something in my lower intestines, which is they think it might be H. pylori, which causes a lot of digestive issues, which I also have, not just with heartburn, but I have digestive issues altogether. My colonoscopy came back okay, but I haven't had one of these upper endoscopies in a long time. But anyways, needless to say, I had to go do that Friday, and that was not very fun. And Tish took me, and I just want to say, I love you so much, Tish. thank you for being there for me and helping me out when I need it. It truly does mean a lot to me. You have no idea. I just want you to understand. Like, I don't really have anybody. I have my son, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have anybody here for that. So thank you so much, my best friend. I love you so much, and I appreciate you every single day more than you will ever know. Anyways, I got to get ready to go to work. Sorry for getting a little mushy on you, but there's a couple little issues, but nothing major. So, yeah. Fingers crossed, prayers up to God that everything is fixable and okay and whatever. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know why I went off on that rant. I was just random thoughts that pop into Renee's head. Isn't it amazing? But I hope you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I hope you all take care and stay safe. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff as well as a lot of other things, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. It's completely and totally free. Right down there's a subscribe button, and you can click on that, subscribe to the channel, and then right next to it is a notification bell. If you wouldn't mind turning that, well, I mean, if you want to, hit the notification bell and turn it up to all. That way you can get notified when I make a new upload. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. Say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. Let me know, what do you think of all my goodies? I didn't use the liner today, but I did use a little bit of both palettes. I did use the plumper, the gloss, and the highlighter. So, I mean, what are we thinking? I think it turned out all right. All right. I hope I see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.